Hang on a second. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hope we're all doing well. Yes. Happy Friday. If you're watching this and you don't see that little red button lit up that says live, that means you're watching us on the replay. So go ahead and hit us with that hashtag replay. Let us know what you're working on down in the comment section below. And we're going to get started here as soon as they roll that beautiful bean footage. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I've had a very restless week. Let's say that, restless. Hey, everybody. Hey, how we doing? Okay, so you're seeing, I was wondering what that was that you're seeing. So we got to adjust you a little bit here. Because, see, I can't see that in my, where's the camera at? Y'all, Miss Coffee having technical difficulties. Why are you seeing that now all of a sudden? Oh, probably because it's turned different. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can maneuver this. So you shouldn't be seeing that. Okay. All right. Come on, phone. Now you're going to be upside down. You're going to flip it. There we go. We'll get it together, folks. We'll get it together. Hey, everybody. How we doing? I still don't understand why it's showing you that. Hey, everybody. I hope we're all doing well. Like, it's still... no matter how I turn it, you can still see it. I hate seeing the thing at the corner of the thing. Hey, everybody! And I can't adjust this before I go live for those folks that are like, oh my gosh, she's not ready. I'm never ready. I'm never ready. This is my life. Hey, everybody. What's up, Margaret? What's up, Danielle? This is my life, y'all. I'm telling you right now, this is my life. Why? But why? Why is everything this is how do I say this? This is how my week has gone so far. This is exactly how my week has gone so far. So, like, if you're wondering, Miss Coffee, how was your week? So let's see, can we push it out that way and then turn it this way and then figure out a way to... No. What did I do last week that made it not show that? I don't know. We'll have to figure out something because that's going to drive me nuts. All right. We're going to push you back this way. I told y'all I have that stupid camera. And so the way it is, yeah, as you can see, it shows everything. Oh, is it because it's swiveled? Is that better? No. Y'all, give me a few seconds, y'all. Because, Jesus, this new tripod, I can't. Life. Oh my God. Technical difficulties. Hot Mess Theater. What if I turned it the other way? No, because then you could see... then you see that part of it and not... Why is it such a wide angle? God dang it, YouTube. You know what? I got it. We're going to bring it up here. We're going to zoom. No. That'll work. Hey, everybody. How we doing? I just don't want you guys to have to see that little thing in the corner. It's very distracting, okay? Like, Miss Coffee, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Hey, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful week. It has been a restless week. As you can tell, Miss Coffee's not on her A game today. I'm on that C game, as in see you guys later. So yeah, it's just been one of those weeks. I've taken and just completely I stopped lifing. I just stopped. I was like, you know what? I don't even feel like doing it anymore. Mr. Coffee's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just done lifing for right now. Maybe next week I'll life. Not this week. I'm done. What's up, Stephanie? Crafting and Chat with Eli. Yes. All right, folks. So, for those folks who don't know or are just like to be late doing things, if you are a creator, You have until the end of this live to have your 1 hour whip and chat challenge video in. You have had 2 weeks to do it. It's not my fault if you waited to the last minute. It's not my fault if you had internet issues. These were the rules. And I just know when I finish this live, I'm going to have like 50 people that are going to be pissed off at me because they didn't get their stuff in on time. Internet took forever. I understand these issues happen, but there was a deadline for a reason. And you'll know that reason more so later on in the video. So yes, so if you are a creator trying to get your video in, please have it in by the end of this live, which is 10:30 Central Standard Time and 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then whatever else it is for you fine folks. So I do thank everyone who's joined so far. I'm not sure how many people we have in the Whip and Chat Challenge right now. Last I checked, it was like 70 something. Some of these people come out the woodwork, okay? Some of these people I didn't even know. So, like, there's a lot of new creators on there. There's some older creators on there. There's some people that have been on YouTube for a little hot minute. So, you guys can take the weekend and check out some of these new people. Check out these whip and chats. You have over, 70 hours now of whip and chats. So, if you're bored this weekend and you need something to keep you company, Whip and Chat Challenge playlist is there for you. So, yes, 91, 95. Hold up, is it 95? 95. Awesome. So we have 95. We almost have 100. 5 more. 5 more, folks. 5 more, and we have 100 whip and chats. Holy smokes. We did not have that many whip and chats when I first started, okay? What up, Ruby Q Crafts? Thank you so much for the super chat. Yes. So, yeah, it has been a week. My poor Patreons, look. Every week, my Patreon vlog gets weirder and weirder. They got to see me go to the vet's office and cuss, and I found the dollar store. And yeah, it's been a week, y'all. I give up on life. I just give up. What's up, Tia? What's up, Sylvia? What's up, Tyra's in the house? Ruby Q Crafts, Misty Anthony, hey. Tammy Tackett. Right now, this thing is trying to tack itself to my canvas. What's up, everybody? What's up, Sandra? Natalie's in the house. Allura, hello. Good evening. Been a while since I've been able to catch a live. Well, welcome. Amber's in the house. Valeria is in the house. Dipole. I want to say bipolar so bad. Every time I see that name, I'm like, dipolar. Dipolar. Miss Giggles in the house. What's up, the Diamond Lady? What's up, Rolene? Rolene? I'm going to guess that's Rolene. What's up, the Uncrafty Crafter? Diamond Art Sparkles in the house. Olivia. What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Tammy? Ashley's in the house. Kathy, Sandy, Diamond. Hey, everybody. Holy crap. Crafts with Crashly. Hey, I checked. And your last whip and chat challenge had 21 videos, so this one kicked some serious butt. This one kicked serious butt because I'm more well-known than I was last year. Last year, about this time, I had about 7,000 subscribers. Now I have like 19 something. So it doesn't surprise me that I had more, but there were a lot of new creators, which is what I was hoping for, because I always in my comment section get people that say that they're wanting to start a YouTube and they just don't know how to start. That's how you start. Boom, you're welcome. You just make videos. Like, there's no secret formula to like YouTube. There's no like, you have to have this specialty thing or this specialty thing. No, you just turn the camera. If you go back and watch, oh, thank you, A Colorful Life. I greatly appreciate it. If you go back and watch my first video, I think some of my first videos, like, I think my first 2 videos, one video, I literally did a whip and chat, and I don't even know how long it was. I had the phone in my hand, okay? I wasn't even diamond painting, and I was talking about how the UPS guy passed my house with my package, which was at the time my drafting table. He passed my house, even though I can see him pass it, and I'm like, you could have just passed it over the porch. So like, my first whip and chat was made with these hands, okay, and these hands that do not have nails on them. Mostly because I keep breaking them off and I'm getting mad at them, which is why I don't have all dashing in my description box anymore. I do not recommend them anymore. It's like they raised the price and lowered the quality. I'm like, what the holy flip-flops? Like, I don't understand. Make it make sense. Also, if you were on my Instagram or my Facebook business page, I think I've been trying to share them in the group, but I don't think I've shared a whole lot of them in the group. Plus, stuff gets lost really fast in the group because it just, every 30 seconds, there's something being posted in the group, and I appreciate it. I'm here for it. As you guys can see, I have started making my tumblers. Now, I've had a lot of questions as to what this was, and I thought people would know what it was, but apparently some people thought it was like a candle. I got like 4 comments of people thinking they were candles. They're not candles, I promise. I wouldn't sell candles only because, okay, let me tell you about this one time. This one time, I had candles burning in my house, trying to make it a romantic evening, if you know what I mean, trying to get my little, you know. Anywho, well, the dog decided he was gonna, or she was gonna walk past the candle, and if you didn't know, Daisy carries a baseball bat on the end of her behind, and L Rock Diamond Paint Craft, hey, happy Friday. So since Daisy carries a baseball bat, she set her tail on fire, and not only did she set her tail on fire, she then smacked the candle halfway across the room and almost set the carpet on fire. So I don't do candles. No, there's I don't do candles. I just got some LED candles, but I don't do candles. So yes, these are tumblers. Literally, they're like cups. You know how those, like, they have those epoxy cups? I don't do epoxy. It's too messy for me. I do sublimation. Say it with me now. Sublimation. Essentially you're taking a picture and heat pressing it into a cup. You have to use special cups, special ink, special paper, special tape. Everything about it is special. It is dishwasher safe. They will be available in the Etsy shop as soon as I'm comfortable with them. I just got my big order of tumblers in, so I'm still practicing. But you would have seen all the practice cups on my Instagram. This is one of them I literally made right before live. And it just says, boom, you're welcome. So they will be available in the Etsy shop. And I know one of the ones that everybody's been messaging me about is this one. This one is mine. This one I cannot sell. Just like the one I made for Mr. Coffee. That, yeah, somebody thought that was an actual monster. I'm like, no, that's a cup. It just looks like a monster. Anything, just like with diamond painting, there are copyright laws. So legally, I cannot sell these, which is why you're getting the ones with the patterns on them, like the random rainbow patterns and stuff, instead of the ones with like football teams or monster or, you know, whatever. There's copyright problems. So I ain't trying to have those problems. I got enough problems, okay? So I can't sell stuff like that, but I can sell the stuff with like my sayings on it, my Animoji and stuff like that, because that's all stuff that I own, that's mine. Like my Animoji is something that is made with my phone's camera, takes a picture of my face, makes it into an anime character. Yeah. So be looking out for those here in the near future in the shop. Of course, we'll let you know as soon as they go into the shop. Patreons, of course, will have first dibs on that. If you didn't know, I do have a Patreon. Patreon is a monthly subscription to help you support creators, and you get special perks. My special perks are, the first one's like a kind of like a tip jar. You're just like, you know, hey, I'm here to support you, like a brawl. And then the next tier is $10. No, Mr. Coffee. $10. The $10 one gets your name at the end of my videos. The $15 tier gets you the weekly vlog where you get to see me rant and rave about the dollar store like I did this week. Sorry to the Patreons that don't like cussing. There's a lot of cussing on Monday. It was a bad day. And then the $20 tier gets you one live with me a month. So yeah, so that's Patreon. Patreons get first dibs. Like I let them know first, and then I let everybody else know. So just give you a heads up, small plug. So I hope you're all having a good day, Mama Vapes and Diamond Paints. What's up, Mama Vapes? Shawana. We got Shawana in the house. What's up, Yvonne? What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Diamonds and Washi? I looked at your name for like 20 minutes, and I was like, what's her name? Say it. Say the name. Why can't you say the name? What's up? What did you got to say?
Did she ever answer that question?
Who answered what question?
Vapey paint.
Mama, vapey pants?
Vapey paint.
Vapey paint. Vapey paint. Did you ever answer my question? I don't think she did answer my question. She's been going through it. Life has been kicking her ass. What's up, Linda? Oh, sorry. Let it go. Mr. Coffee trying to hold on to my cups over here. What's up, Diamond D? What's up, Danielle? You can call me Butter. Y'all. Oh, thank you, Stacy Shorey. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so as you can see, I am at the top of Pride, and I stopped. Why did I stop? One, I would like to say special thank you to Magic Monster. I read the entire Twilight book in 3 days. It was amazing. I loved it. Every moment of it. Just loved it. Twilight fan. Hashtag Team Edward. Anyways, when the book stopped, and Mr. Coffee, because he got me the physical book, and he's staring daggers into me right now. I love you. But I stopped once I stopped reading the book, and now I'm like, oh. So now this painting has even more special meaning, so now I have to like get the other books on audio so that I can finish the kit. I'm going to finish it up this coming week, but I'm just saying.
What other book?
Other books.
Oh, the old ones.
The old ones.
Oh.
What do you say, like, what?
I don't know, so like toys in the book.
It's not like it's another man or something. It's a book.
Yeah, but like, if it was in a book and I didn't know, I could have.
Oh. Well, you can buy me the audio books of the old ones.
No.
Why?
It's too quiet.
What? Oh my God. Y'all, look, listen. Mr. Coffee doesn't like it when I listen to my audiobooks. He says it's too quiet. You would think he would enjoy the fact that his wife is quiet for once. Apparently not. What's up, Nick and Tina? How we doing? The fluffy reader. Hey. Blonde Noir. Long time no see, Blonde Noir. I know it's been a long time because I haven't been able to say your name in a while. What up? What's up now? What do you got now?
I'm
what?
used to the noise. I can't sit there and listen to my own thoughts and my own blood pump and all that crap.
Why are your blood pumping so loud? It's not that good. Are you trying to say I'm really loud?
What? No.
Shut up.
What?
What's up, Sakara? If he did not purchase a physical book and you said you didn't read a lot, it's like, boom, there you go. That's right. What's up, Linda? Cat loves books and crafts. Hey, hey. The crafty burners in the house. Christy, look, listen. Him and his too quiet. Like, any other time, we'll sit here on this couch for hours and not speak a word to each other. Every once in a while, he'll look over, I love you. And then he'll go about his business. I get a book to read. Look, you can hear a mouse piss on cotton. It's so quiet in here. He don't like it. So I'm going to have to every once in a while say something to him to make him, to remind him I'm alive and I'm still over here. Like, he just had like the saddest look on his face that first day. And he was just like, you were awfully quiet tonight. I'm like, what? Okay, like, I thought me talking to him all the time was bothering him while he was playing this game. I didn't know. Oh, thank you, Robert.
What did I do? Are you mad?
Oh my God, Killian Vet Bill Fund. Sandra, look, listen, Sandra. Sandra's a Patreon.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing. Y'all, look, listen. Took my dog to the vet. He's getting better, y'all, but they shaved his head again. Look. I thought my dog had ringworm, and here he apparently, okay, so this is what happened. So you guys know Killian had a bacterial infection on his face, and then we found out he had a zinc deficiency, and he started losing his fur. So around his snoot and his eyes, he lost fur. It looked like a giant penis on his face. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, because it's his snout and then his eyes. So the eyes were the balls, and then his snout was the penis. Look, listen, this is not a channel for children. I'm just saying, if you are a child, you might want to ask your parents, can you listen to this? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Cindy's Traveling Crafts, for the next book. Yeah, Cindy. Crap, I should have told you to get milk. Yep. It'll be all right. What's up, Diamond Paint with Doritos? Yeah. So, what's up, Robin? And loves reading and all the things.
People deliver it.
Oh my God, here we go. I could have the people deliver it. Oh, here we go. Now, look, Mr. Coffee, stop it. Y'all, Mr. Coffee a chatterbox today. But yeah, so he got the bacterial infection on his face, and I'm like, I didn't like taking him outside. It was kind of embarrassing walking around with a dog that looked like he had a penis on his face. And finally, because we've been battling this since June. For Maggie's cheese. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Oh my God, the cheese. I gotta tell y'all about the cheese because there was some shredded cheese under her bed when we went to go clean up her room today. We're not gonna talk about it. That girl's a goddamn mouse. All right, so we get to the vet's office and Killian's been battling this whole like zinc deficiency thing since June of last year, okay? And so I'm sitting there minding my own crafty business. And at one point, he scratched a hole open on the top of his head. And the doctor was like, you know, just make sure you clean it up really good, blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently we didn't do a good enough job. Like, if I would have been able to put bleach in it, I would have been do a good enough job, but that's not a thing. He just popped his head up and looked at me. So apparently he ended up spreading the infection by scratching that part of his head open. He spread the infection to the top of his head. So now he has a circle on the top of his head that's bald. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oh, thank you, Becky. I greatly appreciate it. So he now has a circle on the top of his head that had to get shaved because now he has to have like a dandruff treatment. Like he has to have like Selsun Blue. Like he has to have like a treatment of like we have to wash his head and then like let it dry. And apparently it's sulfur. The doctor didn't tell me what it was. He just said it smelled bad. And I'm thinking, it smelled bad? I have 3 children. Have you ever smelled 3 children poop all at the same time? Like, there's nothing that could smell worse than that. And he's like, okay. Didn't tell me what it was. And he's like, it's sulfur. Y'all, look, listen. I pay $50 for something that I can't even touch because I'm allergic.
Well, I mean, but does it matter? You eat chocolate.
This isn't the same thing. This isn't like, oh, I get a little bit of hives, I get itchy, I'll be all right in a couple hours. This is death. I don't want to die.
I want to get better.
You can't make me better. Like, that's not a thing.
Got a cure for that, yeah.
Coconut oil, Miss Coffee. Yes, I have coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, shea butter, all the butters, mayonnaise. Like, I have other stuff that I can use on him. But it's just the fact that he charged me $50 for something that I can't physically touch. And then I paid another $65 for something that was literally this big. Like literally, like that big. $65 for ointment. It's ointment. And I have to go put his ointment on. Okay? $65. I spent $200 at the vet's office this week. Yeah, $200. What the flying flip-flops? This vet thinks I'm not even joking, you guys. Every time I go, I spend no less than $160. That is not a peephole, dude.
It is now.
Oh my God. Crochet him a doggy beanie and snout cover. Look, Janice, I actually thought about it. I'm not even gonna lie. The problem is Killian would eat it off his skull, okay? Killian doesn't like stuff on his head as it is, and he keeps rubbing his head on Daisy's fur, and Daisy's getting annoyed and smacking the crap out of him. It's kind of hilarious to watch, to be honest. All right, we got 823. Did we have 823 and ABs? I believe we did. So if you guys didn't know, with this canvas, I wasn't happy with the fact that there wasn't a whole lot of ABs. And in the world of Christopher Walken, we need more ABs. So, oh, it's 820. I thought I had 823. There's 939. I got a bunch of those. So I ordered some more sparklers by Tmall. DP with sparklers with Tmall. Links down in the description. She sells AB drills. And I bought some to put into the kit to make it sparkle just a little bit brighter. Just a little bit brighter. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Alexis? Diamond painting with the Berlin. Hello. Stephanie says we paid $2,400 and we had to IV him at home. No, see that wouldn't happen. I'd be like, y'all gonna need to come to the house and IV him. I ain't doing it. No, it ain't happening.
You're a mobile vet.
They are a mobile vet, and they will be mobily bringing their tail right on over here. And then they had me go out to the vet's office, which I didn't even know where the vet's office was because, they had a new groomer. Like, they moved the groomer from where she was originally at. And since the pandemic happened, I didn't know this because I haven't really left the house. And they're like, yeah, we're at the groomer's office. We're just in the parking lot because they work out of an RV. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, then I go to where I know the groomer's office is. And they're like, yeah, no, we're not there. You have to go across town. Look, listen, it's over across town close to where I live. I went all the way out of the way, so far away from where I live that I then had to drive all the way back across town. And I walk in that office and the lady goes, you're a little late. You know what? You can kiss the left side of my nuts. Okay. Like, look here, listen, don't come at me. Okay. Do not come at me. This isn't even your residence anyways. Why are y'all over here? Like, I'm fussing at them for not being in the right spot. Cause look, listen, I ain't paying. I know I'm about to pay an arm and a leg for this. The least you can do is at least give me your coordinates of where you at instead of just going, we're at the groomers. Okay, you know how many groomers there are in Williston? Like, which groomer? Which one? Should I just pick one and hope that you'll be there? You're gonna drive to me? Like, I don't understand. Make it make sense. What's up, Mickey Sunshine? Spreading all that sunshine. Glitz, glamour, and bold. Hello, hello. I could find him another vet, but the only other vet that's in town, which I don't even know if they're in town, Williston Basin, I think it is. And from what I hear, they're no better. So I was like, if they're no better, then there's no point in me even attempting to go try to find it. Two, go in there and having them charge me more than what the mobile vet guy is charging me. So I'm like, oh, forget it. Yeah, having to start all over it and everything. Having to get all the paperwork transferred. A lot of the time, that's just stuff that's just a hassle. But there is something I wanted to talk to you guys about, but we're going to do it after the church announcement. So if Mr. Coffee can grace us with his powers of the Rue, we would greatly appreciate it. Call him in? You can still call him in anytime. It's 24 hours.
Yeah, but I'm out.
Oh, that I can't help you with. Welcome, one and all, to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crocheting Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who is also my husband. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live, you're going to hear noises in the background. You're going to hear my dogs playing, my kids running around like they're chickens with their heads cut off. Mr. Coffee playing a game. I don't know what game he's playing. He seems to be in a rut and doesn't know what game he was going to settle on, but he's playing something. And I also vape. No, I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own. Thank you so much for having an opinion on it. Anyways, if at any time I say anything that offends you or chaps your ass in any way, this is the part where we're going to have to split ways. And we're going to have to ask that the Lord, or the door don't hit you, where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that said, welcome everyone to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am working on Pride by JoJo's Arts and Diamond Art Club. It is a 112 by 56 round with ABs, but we're going to add some more ABs. These are ABs from DP with sparklers. I got my storage, my Harbor Freight storage containers, my Money Made drill tray, my Diamond Paint and Pin Pal No Roll Rose Gold pen, which I saw she had some on sale, and I saw a couple of people in the group were able to get them. So yay! What's wrong with you?
I was about to buy the game for you, except I thought it said pantless.
So yes. Trying to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing, so y'all don't think I'm over here just jibber jabbering. So it's funny because I think last live a lady commented and said it was no joke about the 9 months of winter here in North Dakota because she's from North Dakota. And I'm like, I'm glad somebody knows my pain, because whenever I say it, people are like, 9 months, Miss Coffee's just exaggerating. No, I'm not. 9 whole months, y'all. There ain't no Punxsutawney Phil here, okay? How you know you're from Pennsylvania? Because you can say Punxsutawney Phil. Anywho, why is it that the woodland creatures here aren't afraid of people? Asking for myself, please. Somebody please explain that to me. Trying having 13 goats for a vet visit. I couldn't imagine having 13 goats. I couldn't imagine having one goat. I would just be feeding it cans to watch it eat the glue. What is it about the glue? Oh, thank you so much, an Angel's mom. Hi, Noah. Really beautiful. Oh. What DAC should I get? Diamond painting? What DAC pen? Oh, what DAC pen should you get? Whichever one you want. That's kind of how that works. Anywho, so I'm sitting there and I go walk the dogs this afternoon, and I'm not enjoying myself because it's cold. I'm on the phone with my dad and we're talking about God knows what. I completely forgot, because as I'm walking home with the dogs, out of the bushes, I see something moving, and I thought it was a branch off the bush. And I'm like, the wind's not blowing, but why is that branch moving? And both dogs are like tilting their head at it. And I'm like, why is that branch moving? Meanwhile, I done stopped walking at this point, and I'm just watching this bush move. And I see something big and gray, and I'm like, what is that? Y'all, it was a goddamn jackrabbit. Why'd it come at us? It was squaring up with us. It wasn't just like, oh, people, let me run away. Like a normal woodland creature, like they don't have shows on the woodland creatures that are like where I live, okay? This jackrabbit, I swear, it squared up at me, flipped me off, and then just kept hopping right in front of us. Like it was taunting the dogs. Just right. Me and the dogs were both shocked. We all just sitting there looking stupid in the face, mouth wide open, staring at the thing as it walks right past us. Like it's straight up gangster, like it owns these streets. Look, listen, I've never been so afraid of something smaller than me ever in my entire life. This thing had zero fucks to give, okay? Let me just tell you that right now. Zero F's to give. It was just like, yeah, F you and your dogs. I need to go that way. And it went that way. And we just sat there and stared at it like, what the And every time I see something like this, oh, thank you, Shawana. I greatly appreciate it. Every time I see something like this, I think of Mr. Coffee and go, this mother chicken done moved us to a place where even the woodland creatures are more gangster than me. I don't know if I'm going to survive here, okay? I don't know if I'm going to survive. I waved at a squirrel and I swear it waved back. Laura, look, listen. I'm pretty sure if you wave at it, well, we don't have squirrels. We have prairie dogs. And even they will come up, like they will walk right up to you like, hey, you got some spare change? Look here, you homeless little monster. Get the hell out of here. Like, I swear, the woodland creatures here, they hit different. Like, they're not like normal woodland creatures. Like, if you go to Pennsylvania, there was one time I went to when I lived in Pennsylvania that I got chased by, I think it was like a beaver or what was that thing? I want to say it was a beaver. Was it a beaver?
Beaver, groundhog, gopher.
Gopher. That's what it was. It was a gopher. I went down to we lived in a place that had a brook that ran through it, like a brook with like water in it.
Did it babble?
It made noise. But we lived next to the water and this thing come out of the water and I saw it and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what is that? And then it chased me home. Look, listen, I could have turned around and punted it, but I was too afraid for my life. So I ran. But that's beyond the point. I don't have good luck with woodland creatures. And the last like giant rabbit, and these aren't your typical, like you see those cute little videos on YouTube where you see like cute little bunnies and stuff like that. No. These are Satan taints with horns, okay? These animals are sitting out here in these streets waiting for people to walk by them so that they can walk in front of them. Because this is now the second time that I've had one of them walk in front of me, except for this time I didn't hand it my dogs. This time I was smart enough to hang on to the dogs. The sad part is the dogs were even stunned and they're looking and my dad's like, what's wrong? There's a giant jackrabbit out here. And it must have heard Pawpaw say something because as soon as my dad said something, that's good eats. Then it decides to hop off. And I'm like, what just happened? What happens in my life that this stuff happens? Like, I don't understand what I've done to anyone to deserve the life that I live. Like, I live a pretty good life for the most part, but the weird things that happen to me make me feel like I live in a parallel universe, okay? Like, where else can you go that a jackrabbit just comes up and is like, what's up? Excuse me, I'm just gonna walk right here in front of you. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I don't need anything. And it just walks right in front of you and you're just like, what the hell? Like, I swear, like, if I had spare change, I would have thrown it at it. Like, I don't know the proper, like, protocol it is when you see a small woodland creature. Meanwhile, the little kids around here, I'm yelling at them because they're kicking at prairie dogs. If the prairie dogs are coming at them, now I know why the prairie dogs are getting kicked at. And now I feel bad for fussing at the kids. Because that's about to be me about here in 2.35 seconds if I can get over the fear of the fact that it even came up to me asking me for spare change. I'm just saying, where are you going to put the spare change? What are you buying with the spare change? And don't give me that crap that you're buying prairie dog things. Because what are prairie dog things? I'm just saying, asking for a friend. So, like, I live that life, y'all. I live that life that animals come up and they're just like, sup, you got some spare change? Nah. I see you got them those new boots on, but you ain't got no spare change. That's all right though. I'll maybe next time. Like I feel like the animals around here, it's like they know I'm coming outside with the dogs and they want to see if I'll hand them. Like they're all testing me to see which ones can get the dogs. What's up, meetings? Stomach always what? Oh, Danielle says, I so heart these weekly meetings. My stomach hurts so good. I thought, look, Danielle, I just want to know why the woodland creatures are coming at me, okay? I ain't did nothing wrong to nobody. I ain't say nothing to this thing. This thing was ready to, like, pop off at me. Like, I should have just thrown the dogs at it again. But then I'm pretty sure if I would have thrown Daisy at another animal, because anytime an animal, like whenever we're walking, if an animal pops up at me, I will straight up just throw the leashes. Why? One, they know how to get home. Okay, if I throw the leashes, they're not going anywhere. Two, look, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it can do to me, and if it wants to hurt me, it's gonna hurt you before it hurts me. You're supposed to be here to protect me, and I'm gonna protect you as I run away and call for help. Okay, like that's how this works. But I'm not above giving my pets to a strange woodland creature. That's a thing. Now, if that was kids, now obviously you can't throw your kids at strangers. Some days I wish I could because Maggie be doing the most this week. So let's talk about Maggie. So Maggie is hitting one of those growth spurts where she's testing her limits and all of the patience and hair that I have in my scalp. Look, listen, I don't have much hair left. Okay, I took my braids out because I got a really bad migraine this week, and the weight of the migraine was so bad that the weight of the braids was hurting my head, so I had to take the braids out. And I was okay with it because I can put them back in. Like it takes like 13 hours. I got that. That's a weekend activity for me. So I'm like, whatever. Oh, thank you, Dipolar. Calling me bipolar. It's fun and true. So like, yeah, like, who says you can't sacrifice the child? Look, listen, I'm about to sacrifice that little one. They'll give her back. That'll be my thing. They will give her back. Okay, so Maggie, her room was tore up again because apparently she's allergic to her floor. So her room was tore up, and I'm just like, Maggie, today you need, like, I went to go wake her up this morning, and somehow I went from walking into her room to gliding to her bed because her hoverboard was standing right in front of the door. So as soon as I opened the door and walked in, I was on the hoverboard, and I was like, how the hell? And I was like, okay, I'm about to die. So I like fall all over her bed, and I'm like, Maggie, get up. And she's like, Mommy, what are you doing? I'm like, what happened to your room? What happens to a child's room when you close that door? Like, you clean it, you close the door and reopen it, and it's like Chuck E. Cheese exploded in their room. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, Maggie, today we need to clean this room up. Like, seriously, like, we really need to get in here and clean it up. And she's like, all right, Mama. Oh, you say all right now. So we're in the room, and I tell her, we need to clean up this closet. This closet got stuff everywhere, and Maggie's idea of cleaning it is putting it where you can't see it. If you can't see it, then it's not dirty. That's Maggie's train of thought. You can't tell her no otherwise. So I'm sitting there like, look, listen, we're going to need you to clean this up. So I'm like, I'm going to help her this time, because I don't usually help her because she needs to learn how to do this on her own. It's her room. She messed it up. I don't even like cleaning my room. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, my only thought is, I swear this girl's allergic to her floor. Now, if you go in Orion's room, immaculate all the time. Why? Because he doesn't like his room being dirty. And right now, he's been fighting his sister for his kitty cat, Ginger. So if you didn't know, Orion got a kitty cat from one of the subscribers named Naomi. Naomi got Orion this little cute cat that breathes, and Orion carries this thing everywhere he goes. And Maggie keeps trying to touch it, and they've been fighting about it all week. So I'm sitting there minding my own crafty business, and I hear them start fussing and fighting about something, and I go in and I'm like, what are y'all fussing about now? They're fussing over the dang cat. I'm like, that's not even your cat, Maggie. She's like, I just want to... They're going to brush the fur off this cat, I swear. I don't know why they gave a brush with this cat, but the cat's not going to have any... It's going to be one of the bald cats if they keep brushing it that way they're doing. I'm like, I'm glad y'all don't brush y'all hair this much, because I can't get them to brush their hair to save their life. But this cat, yeah, maybe if I tell them to lay down, the other one will brush its hair. Like, I'm thinking that I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start, hey, Maggie, lay down. Orion, look, she's laying down. You want to take this brush and brush her? Like, I feel like I'm going to start treating them like animals, because that's the best way that they respond. I'm just saying. Diamond paint reduced. All right, sorry, I got to go to work. Been very bad week with my aunt passing, and I need sleep. Sorry to hear about your aunt diamond painting with Doritos. You go get some rest. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Donna, what's up, Donna? They are prairie animals, not woodland creatures. Prairie animals do not have any respect. Donna, look, you ain't never lie. I'm so used to woodland creatures because where I lived was covered in trees that now all animals are woodland creatures. There's woods somewhere. Like there's like 7 trees in Williston, and I feel like they all hang out there, and they're like, "Who are we gonna mess with today?" Like I saw the mailman jump over one the other day, like it was nothing. Like this is something he does on the regular. Like he's coming in with a bunch of boxes, and like a bunny, like one of the big fat bunnies, is hopping on the sidewalk, and he just, oh sorry, little bunny. Did you just hop over that whole bunny like it wasn't nothing? Like this is something you do on the regular? Like you get paid, part of your pay is jumping over small little animals? Like is this a thing? Like I don't get it. I really don't. What's up, Claire? Don't tell me that Tia, my son, is nearly 50. Oh, Tia, what did you say? Jesus. What's up, Autistic Perspective? What's up, Street Dreamer 1221? That fussing and fighting never stops. LOL. 19 and 23, they still fussing and fight. Tia, look, listen. 9 and 8, they ain't never gonna stop fighting, okay? I ain't stop fighting. I still fight with my sister. What's up, Melissa? We have tons of trees here in Southwest Ohio. The bunnies are bane of foreign animals. Well, I used to live in Pennsylvania, and we would randomly get like woodland creatures like, you know, bunnies and all kinds of cute little squirrels and birds. But we get like here we get all the gangsta animals. So you got like seagulls, they'll steal everything. They will steal your child away from you, okay? I'm pretty sure we have hawks here, cuz I'm pretty sure I saw a hawk the other day like fly past the window and land on some guy's truck. And the guy was like in his truck talking to the people upstairs, and a hawk just landed on his car. I swear to God, it was a hawk. And we got what? The jackrabbits, the prairie dogs, and the prairie dogs are everywhere. They're like roaches, okay? Like you look at the ground and they just come up out of the ground and they're just like looking around. They're cute until they run after anything. Any animal is cute until it runs after you. Can I get an amen? I'm just saying, all animals are cute and fuzzy until they come at you, okay? What's up, Tootsie? Oh, you want to say hi to the peoples? Come say hi to the peoples. Maggie wants to say hi to the peoples with her purple teeth. I also caught you live. I'm diamond painting now also. Oh, what's up, Discovering Kit Knitting? Hello. You gotta speak.
Hi, I got my unicorns.
They can't. Oh, there you go. She got her unicorns.
Beep, beep, beep. I didn't eat my last cookie.
Everybody saying hi, Maggie. Hi.
I forgot to do.
Also, can somebody please help me with this question, because Paw couldn't help me. When will she not act, or not? When will she not sound like she's 3 years old? Asking for myself. Yeah, she got her medicine. My daughter's 8, and I was on the phone with Orion's doctor's office because apparently the kids' doctor has now left practice. So now I had to get them a new doctor. Their new doctor's name is Mr. Moo, or Dr. Moo, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought the lady was trying to be funny, and she's like, no, ma'am, his name is Dr. Moo. My bad. I thought you were trying to be fun. I am so sorry. You ever make a mistake with somebody's name and feel like horrible about it, and you could feel them judging you through the phone? Yeah, it was one of those days. I was like, oh, like, I didn't know what to say to it. And she's like, yeah, we're replacing doctor, which they've had this doctor since we moved here, Dr. Stonehawker. I don't know if it's Stonehawker with an H or Walker with a W. To this day, I don't know the difference. I don't. Is it the H? Because one doctor said it was with the W. But then another doctor said it was with the H. So I never knew if it was the W or the H. I was like, I just talk really fast and nobody can tell whether I'm saying Hawker or Walker. So I'm just like, hey, Dr. Stonehawker. Son's favorite doctor's name is Poo Pot. Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure if I told my kids that their doctor's name was Poo Pot, I think they would die. All the time I work at a call center. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sure you have stories. I can only imagine.
Mama?
Yes, Maggie.
Who's Poop Pot?
That's Mama Vape's old doctor for her son.
Oh, hi, Poop Pot.
No, he's not in chat, honey.
I like poop pot.
You would like poop pot.
I want to eat.
Hey, Mama Vapes, we finally got her out of that damn costume.
Now you want, I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
All right, autistic perspective. I talked like that till I was 10. Crystal, don't tell me that. Look. Oh no, you can tell me that because she's 8. She'll be 10 in like 2 years or 1 year.
No,
I ain't good with math, but you can always count on me. You said Killian already said hi to the peoples.
How?
He said hello. You gonna wait? What? Only you would think of an abacus. So yeah. It's what's up, Natasha? How you doing? What's up, Judy? I met a doctor once in the hospital. He was a cardiologist named Dr. Love. I never laughed so hard in my life. And he's a cardiologist. Look, listen, Dr. Love, we're gonna have a sit down. You're not gonna be out here still in my heart, okay? I would just tell him that, like, hey, look, you're not gonna be out here still in my heart. I'm pretty sure he'd get a good chuckle out of it. Like, my doctor, Mr. Coffee loves my doctor. My primary care doctor's name is Dr. Nikoloff. And yeah, it's exactly how it sounds. She's Russian.
You told me she wasn't Russian.
No, I told you she was Russian.
You told me she wasn't. You told me she married into it.
No, Dr. Nikoloff is Russian.
No, you told me otherwise.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You most certainly did.
Oh, yeah, I did, because I didn't want you going on about it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know, dude.
Kelly says, my cancer doctor's name was Dr. Roche. Is it Roche or Roach? What's up, Cynthia? I'm in my 30s and still sound really young. Amelia, look, I can't have her going and dating guys sounding like that. Look, listen, if I do, I'm going to need more guns. I just want to have a normal conversation with my child and her not sound like she's a toddler. Like, so we're cleaning out her room today. Under her bed. Getting all the stuff out. I see something and I'm like, well, that looks odd and it smells funny under here. But it's like under a bed, so I'm not expecting it to smell like, unicorn farts and rainbows. So I'm like, why does it smell funny under here? Y'all, look, listen. Why did my daughter have shredded cheese under her bed? Look, listen. No more cheese for Maggie. Maggie is the only child in history to ever be punished from vegetables. She is not allowed to have any vegetables. I keep eating carrots in front of her. I'm like, you can't have any. No celery sticks for you. You can't have no cheese. You can't have nothing that you can only have cookies and brownies. That's it. Leave me alone. You're not getting any hot dogs. No. No. Why do you have shredded cheese in your bed and on the floor? I don't know. We don't even have shredded cheese in the house. I know. Do you know because you ate it all? Yes. Y'all, look. Well, she's not allowed to have any fruits, vegetables, or cheese. I was going to have Mr. Coffee buy apples, and I was like, no, because she's not allowed to have any. Miss Coffee, I have you. Well, that's wonderful, Tammy. Eli says her bowels are going to be blocked. Look, listen. If they're not blocked by now, she has bowels of steel. She does. She asked for cheese for Christmas, and then when she realized she didn't get it, she cried. Look. I don't know what child writes to Santa that she wants cheese, but Santa was highly disappointing this year. I'm pretty sure he got a 1 star for not delivering her cheese. She was highly upset that she didn't get cheese. And Mr. Coffee even said, he goes, oh crap, we didn't get her any cheese. You were thinking about getting her cheese? We're not getting her cheese. How about a hot dog? She don't need no hot dogs. All she eats is hot dogs. She will eat a pack of hot dogs in a day, and then when it comes time for dinner, I'm not hungry. Of course not. You just had a whole pack of hot dogs. We're going to change your name to Oscar Mayer in here in a few minutes. Like, what the hell? What's up, the principal painter, Diamond Painter? What are you making noise over there for? All right, then. What's up, Zowie? Maggie's favorite things are cheese and carrots right now. So we have punished her off all the things. And then she saw a commercial of something with strawberries, and she was like, "Can we get strawberries and apples?" And I was like, "No. I am now going to punish you off fruits and vegetables. You're not allowed to have anything that's good for you. You now have to eat only unhealthy foods." I don't understand it. Like, most kids sneak snacks. When they sneak snacks, they sneak, like, you know, junk food. Not Maggie. Wait till Maggie gets older and I can tell her all these stories. Like, I can just be like, "Go back and listen to Whip and Chat number 426. That's the time where you sat there and stole the whole dairy aisle at Walmart." Like, I feel like that's the kind of stories I'm going to be telling Maggie when she gets older. And you know what? When she has kids and they're just like her, I'm going to be like, "Look, listen, don't call me asking me for advice. I didn't have a handbook for you. I ain't giving you a handbook. Good luck." I'm just going to hang up the phone and move on with my life. What's up, Drew? Oh, hey, y'all. Holy AB's Miss Coffee. It gets me every time. Yes. I got like a bunch of ABs just sitting over here chilling, waiting to be put on this canvas. I used to say spady and steady. She can say spaghetti. Like, there's certain words that she can't say. Like, okay, so conclusion this week, one of her words to say was conclusion. We got contusion, convolution, construction. I'm like, "Maggie, collusion or conclusion," and she's like, "Collusion. No, not that. Contusion? No, not a contusion." And then I got hurt yesterday, and she goes, "Is that a conclusion?" I'm like, "Oh, now you can say it, but you couldn't say it for freaking. You couldn't say it for your spelling test." Okay, I got it. Just like all week, she hasn't been able to do her schoolwork unless Daddy was here. The moment Mr. Coffee came in, she's a freaking rocket scientist. The rest of the week, no, let's make Mama lose her ever-loving mind to the point where she rips all her hair out, literally. Like, I'm literally sitting in her room trying to help her do her homework, pulling my braids out. Like, oh my God. And she's like, "Mommy, what are you doing?" "Losing my patience." Look, listen. You ever got so irritated with your child that you start pulling your own hair out? Look, it's a real thing. It's a struggle out here in these streets, okay? What's up, Artful Stella? What's up, Yolanda? I did need that hair, apparently. Maggie was like, "Nah, you don't need this. Let me have that." Goodbye, Rolene. I'm going to sleep a bit, have some more back pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. In conclusion, the cheese is under the bed, right? I was scared of what else I was going to find because it's Maggie, so you never know what you're going to find. I'm waiting because every time she sees a prairie dog, she wants to bring it home. And I swear, if I go in her room one day and there's a prairie dog in there, look, listen. We're going to do a vlog of Miss Coffee moving out of this house. We're just going to give the prairie dog the house. We're going to pay 1 month rent for it to get it stuffed together and figure out where it's going to go because I'm out. No, I can't do it. Oh, no, because she keeps bringing the hamster over here, and I'm like, "Look, this isn't the best place to bring a hamster. Like, this isn't Pee-wee's Playhouse. Like, I don't think you should be bringing your hamster around my dogs. They will eat it." Meanwhile, Daisy's pawing the crap out of this girl's back trying to get to the hamster because she wants to eat it. She'll feed it cheese. She would. It'd be on an all-cheese diet. It would never poop because its bowels would be all backed up. Like, that was one of the few things that my brother told me that was actually the truth growing up, was that if you eat too much cheese, you'll get backed up. And at first, I didn't know what backed up means. And then he'll be like, "You'll poop yourself inside out." I'm like, "Can you literally poop yourself inside out?" And he's like, "Yes." Oh. But I was young. I didn't know any better. So I would ask, and he would just say stupid things to me to make me believe it. And I'm like, "You suck." Like, now as an adult, I want to smack my brother in the face for lying to me. How dare you lie to me and tell me the lies that you told? The lies you tell, I swear. My brother tortured me as a child. I don't appreciate it. And now I'm waiting for Orion to treat Maggie that way, but he never does. And I'm waiting for him to tell her all kinds of weird things that she's going to grow up and think are true. And then she finds out later in life that they're not true, and she'll be all heartbroken like I was. Prolapse bowels. If y'all had baby ducks, we ain't getting no baby ducks. No, we're not getting baby ducks. She sent me a video of a German Shepherd with baby ducks. You don't need no baby ducks. This house has enough animals in it.
I saw a video of a sea otter that looked like a cow.
A sea otter that looked like a cow?
It had cow print.
It had cow print?
Yeah, it was swimming in this little tub.
Crystal said, my son today had me pulling my hair out. His teacher for him past 2 weeks have been teaching them about Martin Luther King, and he had the gall to ask me who he was when I was home, when it was homework time. Look, listen. I can't tell you how many times that happened to me with Orion. Like, Orion, what are you guys doing today? Like, you need help with anything? He'd be like, yeah, I need help. Oh, that's the other thing. For those parents that homeschool like I do, my best friend homeschooling right now is the mute button on the computer so that the teachers can't hear me fussing. I go into Ryan's room the other morning, and he's in there in the dark like he normally is, like he's some kind of bat in a cave. And I'm like, all right, dude, you okay? Like, I just got back from walking the dogs. I'm like, you okay? He's like, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, well, what's wrong, dude? Like, what can mommy help you with? Like, what can I do for you? And he's like, it's just, I don't get this problem. I'm like, is it a word problem? Like, I can probably help you with that. I look at it, it's math, and I see the look of like he's bracing himself, waiting for it. And I'm like, mother chicken, you tricked me. And he goes, no, I didn't, Mom. I'm like, you tricked me. You said this was a word problem. He goes, a math word problem. Now, they've been doing word problems in English, which is why I thought it was an English question that he had and not a math question. And I'm like, you've tricked me. How dare you? Right when I was getting ready to curse, I hear, oh, hey, Miss Phillip or Miss Tepper. I'm like, Orion, who's that? And he goes, it's my teacher. And I'm like, you didn't have me. I'm up there saying all kinds of off the wall things. And she must have sensed that I was getting ready to curse because she said Miss Tepper right in time. Hey, Miss Tepper. Hey, Miss Teacher. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God. And y'all remember Orion's teacher. I love having him in class. Please, ma'am, my ears. I can't. You're molesting my ears. I don't appreciate it. No means no. Stop means stop. Like, hello, please stop. Please, no. No more. I can't. Harp seals have spotty fur. Maruda? I'm pretty sure I butchered that. My bad. Stickler's perspective says, I had a meeting with Christopher's teacher's SSA, resource teacher, and principal on Monday. We still haven't come up with any good strategies. Oh, Jays. You ever talk to somebody and they feel like they're ear raping you? They're forcing unwanted information into your ears? Happens to me every day. I'm just saying. I just speak aloud about it. What is she? A sex phone operator after school? That drives me like, no, I don't know what she does in her free time. That ain't my business. I'm not gonna, don't get me wrong. She's a good teacher. Just the way she talks to me about Orion, I'm like, dude, look, listen, you're ear raping me, and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. Like, I know he's a good student. He does his work. He does. But half the time, I think she's lying to me because I've seen some of Orion's schoolwork, okay? When Orion is ready to be finished with something, Orion will write down anything. Anything. He had to write 3 sentences about cars or something. And he's writing about, like, different foods. The dog is laying on my bed. Like, he's writing, like, all kinds of off-the-wall sentences. Killian, leave her alone before she bites you. Hi, Daisy.
Talking about Daisy or Maggie?
Daisy or Maggie what?
About biting.
I was talking about Daisy at first, but then you said Maggie, and she went over there, so now I'm worried about Maggie.
You say you got specified.
Hi. It's a little hand.
Diet Polar says, now I want cheese. Damn.
One of these.
My son's teacher is like, my son is the best child in the class, and I'm the only one side snicker and wait till he gets back to school. His last teacher told me he drove her nuts. What's up, Rebecca? Hi from Minnesota. We're supposed to be getting snowstorms, so be diamond painting tomorrow all day. Nice. Yeah, okay, let's talk about this storm that everybody's getting. A lot of you are getting snowstorms. Some of us are getting windstorms. We got a windstorm. And so I've never really experienced the wind tunnel of North Dakota before. Like, we've had wind here. Like, we've had strong wind. Nothing like what we had yesterday. Look, listen, I was never so happy to see Mr. Coffee before in my entire life. So I go to walk the dogs yesterday morning, and we were under a wind advisory for like 2 days essentially. It is a polar vortex.
No, that's literally what's happening. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So I'm sitting there. What, Maggie?
Can I fill up the dog food?
Yes, you can fill up the dog food.
Like Daddy said that.
Wind here in Kansas gusting at 65. Wind here in North Dakota gusting at 75. And at first I'm like, they're full of shit. Get the hell out of here. It's 75 wind. Like, whatever. Usually it's like 45 miles per hour. And I'm like, that ain't nothing. Yeah, it blows Maggie around because she's like a piece of paper in the wind. But like, whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm walking the dogs. And I'm like, I'm not going to record, because when I walk the dogs is when I record my vlog. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to record the vlog because it's too windy and they wouldn't be able to hear me. So I just decided I was just going to walk the dogs and hurry up and get back home. Well, here's the building where I live. And then there's a open space. And then there's a house. Okay. I'm walking beside the building. I hear the wind and I'm like, oh, it's really bad out here. As soon as I hit that space between the house and the building, you just see me and Daisy just go bloop. Killian, on the other hand, is sitting there looking at us. Me and Daisy both just fall right over. Killian, again, 0 F's to give. He was just like he's sitting there looking like he's smiling. This is Killian's type of weather. He's living his blessed life out here in these streets, okay? Me and Daisy are like, oh, hell no. You need to hurry up and go to the bathroom. He's literally playing at the dog park, trying not to go to the bathroom to keep us out there longer because he was just enjoying himself so much. He's rolling around in the grass. He's frolicking and jumping up and playing with a ball. He's doing all this. I'm like, dog, look, listen. You got 30 seconds to go to use the bathroom. I'm leaving you here, and I'll be back with the car in about 20 minutes, okay? Like, I can't. Now, surprisingly, we didn't get any snow. Knock on wood, because I don't want no freaking snow. We didn't get no snow. I don't want any. This has to be the weirdest winter I've ever had in North Dakota because it hasn't snowed yet. But I know that when it does snow, look, listen, y'all ain't never going to hear the end of it. I'll tell you that right now. You will never hear the end of it because no, I ain't gangster like that. I'm not built like that. I'm built like a Chevy, not like a Ford. I'm just saying I can't do it. All right. So for those folks that missed my whipping chat this week, one of the things I like to do with my ABs, especially when I get like extra ABs like this for a kit, instead of like trying to pick them out of the bag or have a separate tray for them, I mix them together with the regular drills. Not all of them, just a couple of them. So I mix the ABs in with the regular drills because I don't want to fill a whole color with just ABs, just a sprinkle of them. So this is how I sprinkle my drills into my kit. I put them in with the regular drills and shake them up. That way I have an even amount of AB drills and regular drills, and then I just do it that way. Decreased sensory must have been decreased sensory on my feet because no, I fell flat on my behind, hit my hip really hard on the sidewalk, got up and was like, nah, y'all need to hurry up and go to the bathroom. We got to go back in the house. We're literally like, we look like something out of a Michael Jackson video. We're all leaning to the side as the wind's blowing. I'm trying to stop at the stop sign, and everybody just leaning. And I'm like, we got to hurry up, dog. I can't do this. I literally, the night before, I'm sitting in the room. I'm sitting in my bedroom, and I had just gotten a shower. And I heard someone scream outside, and I didn't know what it was, but I could hear the wind, so I thought maybe the wind was just, like, whistling or something. No. Some lady was getting into her car with her son at 10 o'clock at night. Her son was younger, and the wind straight up stole her son. I'm like, look, Michael Jackson did say Billie Jean wasn't his lover, and the kid was not the one. I'm just saying, that's not your kid now. That child now belongs to Mother Nature. And because it's icy out, the kid tried to go jump into the car. Okay, the kid tried to jump. And if you've ever tried to jump while it's really windy, the wind will shift you. Well, he jumped to go get into his mama's car. The wind got him like on the up gust. On the up gust, the wind got him, lifted him up and shifted him a little bit. And then when he went to go try to put his feet down, he was on ice and the wind blew again. So he just slid across the parking lot up to the garage. Oh, I blame Ruby Q Crafts for that. Oh, thank you, Artful Stella. I greatly appreciate it. Whose birthday is it? What's up, Helen? Thank you. What's up, the Fluffy Reader? I just started multi-placing and very bad at it. Not even funny how badly I'm at it. Start off with a 3-placer. Work your way up. Baby steps. I laughed so hard when I seen that little kid. Now take it. I'm in the window. Like, I'm one of the nosy neighbors now. I'm on the first floor. So they can see me. I'm eye level. I'm just getting out of the shower, okay? I just got out of the shower. Hair askew. Butt naked. I'm in the blinds looking at this, laughing. All they had to do was look over and it'd be like, hey, why is that naked black chick laughing at us? Look, listen, you mind your business. Let me have my 50 chuckles. It's been a rough week, okay? So I'm just saying, the wind has been no joke here. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, I wonder if the wind's gotten any better. Let me see if what Mr. Coffee has to say. So I messaged Mr. Coffee and he's like, oh yeah, I'm out on the road. I'm like, oh, okay. So the wind obviously isn't too bad, because if the wind gets too bad, he can't work. Because they can't work while it's windy. I don't know why they can't work while it's windy, but they
blow the rig over.
Oh, apparently it'll blow the rig over. So if you know nothing about the oil field, that tall tower you see, whenever you see pictures of the oil field, like when they do those wholesome commercials where all the machinery is clean and the farmers and the oil field workers are all clean, they're lies, okay? I've never seen my husband so dirty in my entire life. I think the first half of my marriage, he was clean. Now his skin is just stained with oil. We're just passing him off as a black guy at this point, because he will wash his hands and stuff, but the oil stain is still there. And he's like, what? They are clean. You should not be as dark as me. I'm just saying, our skin colors are not the same. But when he gets off of work, our skin colors are the same. And I'm like, those commercials are full of it, because ain't nobody clean on the oil field. Nobody's clean. The machinery is not clean. And that tall tower you see is actually attached to a truck. It's not even in the ground. I thought it was like something that was in the ground and there was something like digging up oil and they had to have like buckets or something. Like, I didn't know what the oil field was until I moved here. What? I didn't know what it was. I didn't know nothing about the oil field. Yep. Exactly, the Uncrafty Crafter. She says, my husband welds and his hands are black no matter how much he washes them. What's up, Sparkle Queen Mitzi?
That's called electrical working damage.
That's called electrical working damage. Okay. Sparkle Queen Mitzi, I got my diamond painting yesterday. I still don't know anything about the oil field. Gina, look, listen. If you ever hear oil field guys say nippling up or greasing assholes, they are legitimate jobs, okay? These are legitimate things that my husband has to tell me he has to do. And when he used to tell me he had to do these things, I would forget that he was at work, and I'm like, I'm sorry, say, you gotta do what now? Yeah, I'm over here greasing assholes today, and so-and-so comes over. I'm like, excuse me? What you doing, what?
I'm gonna bet you didn't even believe me until you saw me.
I did not believe you at all. I thought he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing, out here being a scoundrel in these streets, and my husband was legit, not regular buttholes, but like tools. And I'm like, what the hell is that? He's like, this is us greasing assholes. Could they not have picked a better name for that? Like, for us wives that don't live near their spouses, to hear your husband describe his job as nippling up and greasing assholes, it's not exactly what you want to hear when your husband's thousands of miles away, okay?
Well, first day on this job, I was told if I leave the donkey dick on location, I gotta go retrieve it.
If you leave the donkey dick on location? What does that mean?
That's what we use to get the can on the tooth.
That's what you use to get the can on the tooth. He's saying can. I'm thinking Campbell's soup, okay? Like, when he says these things, he doesn't understand what goes through my head when he says these things. He says can. He knows exactly what that is. He says can. I think Campbell's soup. And I'm like, Now I want soup. Like, I don't know what half this stuff is. I still can't tell you what greasing an asshole is or nippling up. But he does it often. That's all I know. I don't know much more. Sweet Dreamer says translation. What is nippling up? Are you looking it up?
Oh, nibbling up is just when you put the stack together. It's when you bolt up flanges and torque them.
Apparently, bolting up flanges and torque them. Again, I have no clue what that means. What is greasing assholes? Apparently, I think he's going to show us. What's up, Sherry? All good in the crafty hood. How are you? Stephanie, I'm wondering the same thing. My husband greases nipples daily. Jackie, is your husband here? Is your husband in the oil field or is he a farmer? Asking for myself. Kelly says, sounds like a dirty job. I read that very snarky, sounds like a dirty job. I feel like my husband's one job away from being on is this the asshole?
Mm-hmm. 3-inch 1502 hammer union connection.
So apparently this is the asshole that they have to grease up.
And the reason you say asshole is because it's a lot easier than saying 3-inch 1502 hammer union rubber.
There's not another name y'all could grease up the donut?
No. Because we eat donuts. Well,
I know y'all, they do eat donuts. Y'all thought the joke was about cops eating donuts? Buy a box of donuts and take it to an oil rig once. They will love you forever. Okay. So apparently that's what it is when they grease assholes. That's what the asshole is right there.
Well, in the dead of winter too, you have to leave it on the defroster in your truck.
Deborah says O-ring.
No, because an O-ring.
Judy says, please don't show us.
A little O-ring.
Is Mr. Coffee a day strip or something that you don't know about? He could be. I don't know. Hey, as long as he's bringing in that paycheck, he do what he got to do. He got lube. He got to lube the hole. What's up, Shiz?
Well, in the winter, you have to put it on your defroster to warm it up and loosen it up. Then you have to keep it in your inner jacket pocket so it doesn't refreeze. Then you have to get it in there before it hardens.
Ew. Your job just gets grosser the more you describe it to me. Stop.
You ever deal with rubber in negative 40-degree weather?
No!
It stiffens up in a heartbeat. You can't move it.
I can't even say I'm a girl because they did have a girl working out here at one of the oil field rigs. Shantae, look, you and me both. My office called paper reinforcement hole butthole covers. Jeremy says, I eat donuts every morning. Jeremy, you play with those Ohuhus yet? They're so awesome. That's right, Sylvia. Focus right on that paycheck. You do what you got to do, boo-boo. I support you. Let me get that paycheck. Which is hilarious because every time he tells his coworkers that I have charge of the money, they're like, you let your wife have charge of the money? And they don't understand that I'm not like most oil field wives where I have Prada bags and Gucci shoes and all this other crap. He's like, the most she spend it on is yarn. I can make, and then I picture myself sitting in the middle of the floor with a bunch of yarn. I make things out of string. Heather says, diamonds on Kirby. I call those paper ass gaskets. What? What's up, Michaela? I'm doing good. How are you? Someone send me a donut. Christy, send me a donut. Jackie, you're not liking your Ohuhus. Did you get the brush tip or did you get the nib tip? Yarn, hey, depending on the yarn, you can get some pretty good cheap yarn. I'm just saying. Now, if you get into that hand-dyed stuff, that's where it gets you. I'm in charge of the money. My husband hates doing bills. He likes to, he loathes it. I don't know if Mr. Coffee likes doing bills. I never really gave him the opportunity. I can't, we got together and I'm like, all right, I take care of the bills.
Give me the bills.
I'm Southern and I watched my mom do this to my dad. My dad would get a cut of his paycheck and she'd be like, all right, hand over the rest. It was like the Jetsons, okay? He opens his wallet to give her a bill. She takes the wallet, throws him a 20 and goes, there you go. There's your allowance. Get the hell out of here. I got to pay bills. I grew up seeing that. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I did. I never gave him a chance to pay bills. If you ask him now what the price of our bills are, he could probably tell you what the rent is, but he can't tell you anything else. Hun, how much is the electric bill this month? Money.
Yo, Dad got a cut?
Yeah, Dad got a cut of his paycheck. You get a cut of your paycheck. It goes on your credit card bill.
$50?
You can survive off $50. Make it enough.
I didn't even put my monster habit.
Then stop having the monster habit. A Colorful Life said, yep, dad made the money, mom paid the bills, and gave dad allowance. Yep, see, I ain't the only one.
I don't even get allowance.
You don't need an allowance. You would buy weird stuff like video games and everything else and then be complaining about being hungry in 2 days.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd save that money for Monster and road food.
You don't... Well, okay, I can understand the road food. And you do get allowance. Your credit card is your allowance. That is your allowance, because I hate when you use the card at holiday and it takes it 4 days for it to process. And then you go, oh, by the way, I bought something at holiday a couple of days ago. And then the next day it comes out, I'm like, I wasn't planning for this.
Well, the only reason I use my card now because I got upped. So,
Ugh.
Before that thing been sitting there just shy of max. We put money on. Oh, sweet, I got a couple bucks.
I do all the bills. Husband calls me the accountant. I'm an accountant. John gets an allowance. I pay the bills. Do you know how many trains he would have if he did the bills? Right? Does he want some cheese with that wine? Even if you gave him cheese with that wine, Maggie'd probably steal it.
Yeah, I can't even have the damn cheese either.
Y'all got him fussing. I think this is the most you've ever talked in a live, Mr. Coffee.
I'm learning. I'm getting the shit stick.
You get the Jeremy said, Mom paid the bill. See, it's a normal occurrence. Moms pay the bills, dads make the money. Now, if it was the other way around, don't get me wrong, Miss Coffee can hustle. Miss Coffee can make her own money, y'all I mean. But because I pay the bills, I handle all of it, and I'm just like, okay, this is what you get, this is what I get.
Yeah. Let me tell you whose favor that works in.
I have to pay myself a fair wage, sir. Look, half my pay is hugs and kisses, okay? I can't pay Montana Dakota Electric with hugs and kisses. I already asked them. The lady just laughed at me. Yes, I asked the lady on the phone the one day when our bill was late, and she was like, unfortunately, ma'am, we can't pay with hugs and kisses, but I'm sure your kids are adorable. And Maggie was like, hi. And she goes, oh, how old is she? Like 3 or 4? I'm like, she's 8. She's 8. And she'll burn down your house and make you make cookies in the flames.
Don't worry.
What's up, Shine? Shine bright like a diamond. What's up, Shine like a diamond? Yep, I do all the bills too, and Hubby's getting allowance every week.
I set your couch on fire, but it's an even $3.50.
It's an even $3.50. Like, I get paid in hugs and kisses, so I give myself just a little bit extra. Just a little bit, though.
I'm just saying, if I'm going to get an allowance, I'd at least like to get a fair allowance.
Well, what do you consider a fair allowance?
I don't know, something to get. I mean, that's why I honestly haven't been complaining, because I've been using the bank card. So I just get my monsters, and I get... Honestly, I don't get my food, I just get my monsters. I feel guilty about buying food and eating lunch for once.
Why, because you're not used to buying food and eating lunch?
Yeah, you know the first thing I did when my credit card thing got upped? I bought myself breakfast in the morning for once.
You have breakfast stuff in there.
Hardee's for breakfast.
Oh, see, I like how you keep going to Hardee's, but we can't have no Hardee's.
We can have Hardee's. I told you I won't be breakfast there.
Your presence is a fair allowance. That's right. Give him cash, no plastic.
That's what we were doing. We were putting it on my cash.
It said Miss Coffee works hard for her allowance. I do. You don't have to do work over here with the cheese bandit.
No, I have to work with the racists.
Okay, so Mr. Coffee has the racist. I have the cheese bandit, which is worse.
Who got the cheese bandit?
So Maggie heard cheese, and she's just like, cheese bandit?
I could be a man.
You
Yes, I can have cheese.
You can't have no more cheese. You are grounded from cheese.
Oh. That's why I'm grounded.
That's why you're grounded, because you're grounded from cheese, Tootsie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Tootsie.
How do you tell that?
The classy Stitcher says, the racist.
Oh, y'all don't even know. I don't think they've heard horror stories.
No, they haven't heard the horror stories. Oh, Maggie, why don't you go sit in Orion's room real quick? Daddy needs to tell a story. Shouldn't stay at home, mom get paid a fair wage, just one. Exactly. I get paid in hugs and kisses, and part of his, well, I don't even take any of his paycheck. I have my own money, so I take my own money.
Mommy, do I have
For Mr. Coffee, a Slim Jim and a bag of chips. Oh, thank you. Crafty Crafter, the apology, I'd give that girl some cheese.
Mommy, do I have to?
Yes.
Okay, go to tell the story.
Go to tell the, oh my God, give the girl some cheese. She's breaking. See, that's how she gets you. That's how she gets you. That's how she gets everything she wants. She gets that sweet little voice on, and you're like,
Hey, don't
oh.
tell her she's adorable.
Yeah, don't tell her, y'all. I'm glad she can't read all this. I'm waiting for Mr. Coffee to be like, yo, my wife is black, my kids are mixed. Why don't y'all shut the up one damn day? Oh, Susie, he's going to tell you the story of what happened the other day while he was at work.
I'm going to tell her?
Yeah, because I don't remember it. I remember the part where you said, well, that's funny because my kids turned out black.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
One
so
guy was
here,
talking about his wife works at a daycare or something, so she's been talking about wanting to have another kid.
can y'all hear him? I always worry that you're too low that they can't hear you. For Maggie's cheese. Okay, Patience says she can hear you, so go ahead.
Okay. So the guy said his wife was trying to convince him to have another kid. And so the one guy starts talking about when he had his vasectomy, he told his wife, you know, this better not magically change the color of our kids from now on. And I'm pretty sure that's where, like, I chimed in and I was like, that's really funny because, you know, how the hell did I even say it?
I think you said something about you never had a vasectomy, but your kids still came out.
They all turned out black anyway or something. Everybody just got real quiet.
Now take it. The guys he works with are all white guys, and all they do is talk about like politics and racist stuff.
Their Lord and Savior.
Their Lord and Savior. And so Mr. Coffee is stuck listening to this all day. Never once told them that his wife is black. Never once told them that his kids are mixed. And he has to listen to the racist rhetoric every day he goes to work. So he just busted out with, well, that's funny. I never even had a vasectomy, but my kids turned out black. And he just left work. Just left work. Didn't say bye to anybody. Didn't say nothing. Just was like, my kids all turned out black. And just walked away. And I'm like, that's how you told them that you're... Oh, God.
Well, to be completely honest, they probably all just think you're a, a white lady who's,
Who favors the chocolate donuts? Like... Like I don't usually expect Mr. Coffee to just go into work and be like, hi, my name is such and such. I have a black wife.
Oh, I've done it to a couple people at KLX.
Well, that's KLX, and they would probably expect it.
Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. Whenever I'd meet somebody new like that we hired, the other guys would just stand around in a circle and like stare at me talking to the new guy and wait for it. Like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Like, yeah, it's such a shocking thing for the guys out here in the oil field when he tells them that his wife is black. That his old coworkers would just wait for the new guys to come in and talk to him, and they would just stand around like, oh, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Is he gonna tell him? Is he gonna tell him? And I'm like, I'm not like a trophy or some crap. Like, you shouldn't be like sitting there like waiting for. They shouldn't be waiting for you to tell them, hey, by the way, I got a black wife. Like,
no, but pretty much everybody at KLX loves you.
Everybody at KLX does love me because I get stuff done. And when they need stuff, I'm like, okay, Jordan, you need to get this done for so and so. All right. Jess already told me she missed me. I'm like, hey, I'm just saying.
So just do well, no.
Happy birthday, Sarah. Y'all say happy birthday to Sarah. Happy Mel Stampers. Hello. The Casual Crafter. Hello. I hope everybody's going better than earlier this week. Hopefully. It's been a week, but I'm glad it's over. Oh, hi, Killian. Killian's over there smiling at me. Hi, Killian.
Sure has been over?
It's been a week. I've had enough of this week. It's been a week. The week can be done now. Oh, thank you, Harvest Moon. Ammo fun for Mr. Coffee.
Ammo.
No, Mr. Coffee.
I told you I need that Glock.
You ain't getting no Glock.
All I'm gonna say is every job I go to, and I've started this since working at the bar years back, I always make sure to know where my coworkers live.
That's because you're creepy. See?
Well, actually,
you just did the creepy laugh.
Actually, back at G-Man, it was because I used to give them rides home because it was 3 a.m. and I didn't want them walking across campus and dark and cold. Out here...
Michaela says she's hoping to get stitches out on Monday. Michaela, you had surgery on your knee, didn't you? Patient says, question, I've become a stay-at-home mom in 2005. My kids are gone. I'm still a stay-at-home mom or just stay at home. You're still a stay-at-home mom because you got to wait by the phone for them to call you and ask you to do stuff. That's still a stay-at-home mom. Next week is inauguration. We can celebrate. Amen. The truck fund. Oh, my God. He's got enough.
Yay!
No. You're not allowed to celebrate the truck fund.
You know, it's funny with...
Yes, once a stay-at-home mom, always a stay-at-home mom. You think when these kids get older, I'm going to go back to work? No.
With my credit card the way it is, I could almost afford that bumper.
You don't need that bumper. I got my DAC customer service name tag, so I might be able to do that. But I'm hoping by that time, I'll be an artist with DAC. Look, listen, I'm getting closer every day, y'all. I can feel my art improving, and I'm just like, look, listen, DAC, I'm coming for you. I'm coming in hot, and I hope you're ready because I'm doing this. And I'm not, and everybody's gonna be like, Miss Coffee, why'd you go to DAC? Well, why not? I'm always doing their products, so the least that they can do is sign me. I'm gonna have like the ugliest artwork on DAC's website, but they're gonna feel so bad for me that I worked so hard to get there. They're gonna be like, y'all just do it out of pity. Nobody's gonna buy it, but at least she'll have her name up there. Like, I will be an artist, okay? I hear we. What do I hear? Oh my God. Maggie has discovered a new way to ride her hoverboard on her knees. But now she keeps running into my walls.
Probably not do that.
Thank you, Stephanie. Oh, your hoo-hoos arrived tomorrow? The bumper fund. Give up truck fund for a Glock fund. He don't need no Glock. I had surgery on... Oh, that's right, your foot. Number 14. Has one more to go, then I hope... Hell, I'm done. I hope so, too, because at this point, they might as well just take the foot.
The Glock's cheaper than the bumper.
The Glock is cheaper, but I'm not getting you a Glock.
Why?
Because you'll be trying to shoot everybody.
Everybody?
Laura says, I can retire in 2 years, 11 months, and I plan on being a stay-at-home grandma. There you go.
Who's the grandma?
Oh, thank you, Realistic Positivity Talk. Yeah, I remember I had a friend named Charles. He worked at IHOP with me. And on his way to work one day, he got into a really bad car accident. And he ended up losing one of his legs. But that's not until after they did like 14, 15 surgeries on the leg to try to save it. And he finally told them, he goes, I can't afford all these surgeries. Just take the damn leg. Just take it. I'm like, you did not say that to your doctor. He goes, I sure as hell did. He goes, I can't afford to keep having surgery on it. And it still isn't getting any better. You know how expensive it is to have surgery on your leg? He goes, no, just take the leg. Give me a fake one. That's cheaper. That tells you how much guys care about stuff. They just took the whole leg. And then I made him some little crochet nub holders, as he called them. Because whenever it would get cold in the wintertime, his leg would bother him. So I made him little nub covers to cover his nub where his leg used to be. But you best believe he was on one leg working at IHOP making some banging ass pancakes. That man could cook. I don't have kids. I'm stay-at-home mom. Cat loves books and crap. She goes, you don't even need kids to be a stay-at-home mom. You can just be a stay-at-home mom if you want to. Hey, look, anything you aspire to be is what you can be, okay? If you aspire to be a stay-at-home mom and you don't have children, then do your thing, boo-boo.
I might just go to the store.
That sounds like my 1 foot crochet sock that I gave away. Pretty much. It was actually like, of course it had to be big enough to fit around like the little thing, so I had to have him measure it for me. And essentially, it was like making a hat. So essentially, he got a little hat for his thing. And I was just like, hey, you need another one, just let me know. I ended up making like 4 for him. Because I wanted him to match the holiday. So he had like a holiday one. And it had like a little Christmas tree on it with a star. And then he had like a Thanksgiving one with a little turkey on it. Like, he had cute little nubs. He was so cute. I haven't heard from him in a while, but the moment I put up something about pancakes on my Facebook page, he'll comment and be like, I miss working with you. I'm like, I miss you too. I'm so hungry. He would feed me when I went to work. And then anybody would mess with me. He was my security guard. Because he was, I think he was like 6'5", about 500-600 pounds. He was a big old dude. And I was laughing because he went back to work for IHOP before his prosthetic leg came in. And he would literally just be hopping around the kitchen. Like they had a special mat that they had back in the kitchen so he wouldn't slip around. He would literally be hopping around the kitchen, was still the best cook in the kitchen. I'm like, that's sad y'all letting this guy hop around you doing his job. Like, seriously. What's up, Sarah? Tracy says, I'm a stay-at-home mom to my fur baby Oliver. Hey, sometimes my kids have fur. That just is because they keep rolling all over the floor and the dogs. I'm just saying. What's his name? Eileen. Jackie. Hopping around IHOP. Oh my God. I never even thought of that. He was hopping around IHOP. But look, he made the best freaking pancakes though. I don't care how much he hopping around. Miss Coffee has her own weapon. I have lots of weapons. I have this German Shepherd right here. What are you doing? Oh. Doggy snooped. Daisy says hi. Are you done? Mwah. Love you. Hi, Maggie.
I got my knees in. It looks like I have feet.
It looks like you have feet?
Yes.
Okay, Daisy, you're pushing my Harbor Freight onto the sticky. Orion is 10, so about 15 can stay at home gammy unless Minna baby first. What? Orion's not. Well, I lie. Orion's birthday is next month. You guys, he turns 10. Good gravy. Thank you, Nancy. That's our Daisy Doodle.
Daisy Doodle.
Which is hilarious because whenever people see us, they're like, that's a big dog. No crap. How do you get them to be so well behaved in the apartment? Tell them to stop. What do you mean? Daisy, get off that table. The only problem is that she can reach the top of the table where the kids eat, and Maggie likes to leave her snacks for later. Yeah, she can reach the top of the oven too. I gotta watch out for her. Yeah, Patience. He hits double digits this year. Orion will be 10. I'm so scared.
I will be 9.
You will be 9 in September, Tootsie.
Why?
That's when your birthday is.
She hates the fact that her birthday's at the end of the year and not the beginning because then she has to watch Minna and Orion have their birthdays before her birthday comes. And she's so impatient. She's like, why do they always get to have birthdays and I don't? I'm like, yours is coming. And then her birthday comes. And then she's like, again. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. You can't just keep having birthdays. Maggie has a whole birth month. Oh, thank you, Sparkle Queen Mitzi. I greatly appreciate it. My dogs are huge, but listen to me. However, they don't listen to my husband very well. Mama Vapes, that's how the dogs are. Okay, I lied. Daisy will listen to me better than she listens to Mr. Coffee. Killian don't listen to nobody, but for the most part, if Mr. Coffee says something that he likes, he'll listen. For the most part. For the most part, Killian does what he flipping wants to do, okay? Because, again, Killian gives 0 Fs, okay?
Pause. Little pause.
All right, Mitzi. We'll talk to you later. I'm so scared Christopher is a teenager. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not. I have one teenager, and she's enough. She's enough for me. I don't need any more. And at the way that Maggie's been acting lately, Maggie's not going to make it to see her teen years. I'm just saying, like, she's not going to have her teen years, and I'm not going to have any hair. That's how things have gone this week. Time for me to say goodnight. Good night, Mickey Sunshine. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's actually time for me to say goodnight as well. So, if you are a creator, last call for alcohol. If you have a whipping chat that needs to be sent in, please message me to let me know whether I'm going to be getting it within the next 5 minutes, or if you're not going to be able to submit it, just let me know either way. So, because I like I said, I'm not accepting late entries. So if you have one uploading now, if you can show me proof that it's uploading, I will go ahead and let you submit it. For the rest of you folks, there is a playlist that I will put up in the eye, and I will also put it down in the description box. I will also pin it to the comments of the video so that everybody can see it. just a little heads up. There's a lot of whipping chats in there, so you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I got to work on Pride a little bit. I didn't get much done. My head is other places. But with that said, I have some news for you guys. So I have decided that I'm taking next week off. Meaning there will be no uploads on my channel for an entire week. The next time you guys will see me is in live next Friday. I would ask that, essentially it's like me stepping away to let the spotlight hit those people that decided to do the 1 hour whip and chat challenge. You guys, please, I put this together for you guys so that you guys could get to know these creators, and you don't have to necessarily subscribe to every creator that's on there. If they have content that you like, if you like what you hear, go ahead and subscribe. If not, keep scrolling. Don't leave nasty comments, please. Be respectful, because these people put themselves out there to make these videos for you guys. So I do appreciate you guys checking them out. So I'm going to take a step back next week, get out of the spotlight, let them hold the spotlight, because if one shines, we all shine. So I'm going to let them shine and get their shine on for the week. I'm going to take a break because it is very much needed. I need to spend some time with my family. So thank you guys so much for everything. I greatly appreciate it. Creators, thank you so much for being up to the challenge and taking on that 1 hour whip and chat challenge. It has been a pleasure making sure that everybody gets everything organized and situated so that we can have the 1 hour whip and chat challenge for the subscribers. So again, if you like what you hear, subscribe. If you don't, keep it pushing. Watch the next creator. There's tons of people that you can watch. And I think in a week, you can get through all those. And by the time we get back, I should probably be done with this kit. So again, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Ruby Q Crafts is up next. She comes on right after, well, not right after me. She'll be on in a little bit after me, with true crime and doing what's the knots. I'm not sure exactly what she's doing tonight, but I know she comes on a little bit after I get off. So thank you guys again so much for being here. I love you guys. I will see you guys next Friday. I will still be around, so feel free if you have any questions or anything to message me or leave me a comment on a video. I will still be answering comments on videos. I have one video for a sneak peek for Diamond Art Club that I'm going to be putting up tomorrow morning, and then you guys won't see anything from me until next Friday. So thank you guys so much for everything, and me and Maggie gonna close this one out. So if Maggie can come over here and help me out here, she's got her little unicorns on her feet. Oh, Orion's coming too. Oh Jesus! All right, hold on. I gotta move the canvas because they're gonna tear up everything. All right, everybody, scooch on in here. You gotta stand up, Tootsie.
I am standing.
No, no.
Stand up, Tootsie.
Okay.
She's standing on her knees.
If you do have a whip and chat challenge, please make sure that the title or the description box says 1 hour whip and chat challenge. I will be going through, and if it does not say 1 hour whip and chat challenge, I will be taking it out of the whip and chat challenge list, because I don't want people to think that it's not supposed to be in there, and it helps me with my notes on who did and didn't participate. And also make sure you send it to me via message on my Instagram or Facebook page. Or if you don't have Instagram or Facebook, get it. You're a creator. You should have these things to advertise your channel. So, with that said, we now must
Bid you adieu, but not for reuniting you.
Oh, Maggie likes doing the hand thing. Bid you adieu. Oh, hold on. Bid you adieu. But
now, before reminding
Now
you,
you
wear your mask.
wash your
Hands. Don't touch your face.
Stay 6 feet and always try. Be kind. Be courteous. Be cool.
Bye, guys. Have a happy and safe weekend. We will see you guys in 1 week's time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. How many?